that a little bit, but I want to kind of go over arm drags one more time. We're going to stand up. We're going to do standing arm drags. We're going to do arm drags for the model. So from open over and again open half position. So we're going to arm drag, same side, same side, reach across, cup under the elbow. We want to make sure we're breaking. We're exchanging these positions, so I want my arm drag becomes more powerful when the wrist is in. You're more powerful here. So if I can get this close to the in, I can get my chest to chest contact. Just to hold up so that. We're just going to kind of change it up. Matt takes it off. Remember to step with the same leg. You want to step across them so that you're getting hip to hip. So that corner strength is going to help. So here and so it's the same concept. Seated. So it's the same concept when we're seated. It's just a little bit more dynamic. I'm not going to step, but I'm going to use the fact that I'm holding your wrist. I'm going to use your wrist. When I get to this, I'm going to de-weight my butt, add a whole lot of weight to you, and send you. Here. For a back take. So especially if you've got to be relatively aggressive, I can use all of my weight to get you to come towards me. And then depending on how you fall, if you fall across, I roll with you. If not, again, it's the exact same thing. Ideally, you want to cut a little bit of an angle.
So if I've got this one cutting.
Yep. And you're going to send me, it's the same sort of motion. You're still getting the same breaks, but you're going to virtually step to the outside. Same leg, you're going to come this way to add weight to me, sending you that way.
So I'm like just sort of putting something in that foot.
Nope, you're just going to, it's the thought of the step. Your hips are going to go the same direction. Your legs just going to be in the
I've seen Paul's knees come up.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You want to sure that? As you can me out. So I don't fall into there. Yes. Yes. Mind if I do one more?
No, go for it.
On the entry, don't pull me down. Start the arm. Boom. Right here, what he said was key. You are bending this, you're pushing this. Now I want you to de-weight your butt. I want you to come up, pivot your weight under your feet, elevate your ass a little bit. See how you're not necessarily lifting your ass as much as you're anchored on your feet to make you carry your ass weight. I'm going forward, my shoulders coming over my wrist. He did it. He said it. It's hard.
So watch. So I'm not going to do the whole arm drag, but you'll see my butt's going to come up a little bit, but I'm not really picking my butt up. I'm just de-weighting. I come here and I come. I'm not trying to lift my ass up. I'm just trying to anchor, add weight. It's kind of it's more like a snap down kind of concept.
I'm just going to show you.
No.
I know. I was like, this is a 2-on-1.
This one
if I'm just pulling here and your wrist is in front of your shoulder, pull your elbow back to your kidneys if you want. Strong. Now, here, I'm trying to bring your shoulder, but I'm pushing your wrist into you. So now pull your elbow back. And here's where you anchor my butt, so carefully. That makes sense?
Yeah. It's a weird little conceptual thing. Okay, so.
I'm gonna pull back with my elbow. Yeah, with my elbow.
Yes, much better, much better. Just like that. Exactly, just like that.
You need my reaction to pull back, and the moment I posture up, my elbow goes forward of my wrist, my shoulder goes over my wrist. Your little anchoring position. Not good.
Yeah, I like that little detail in general. It's funny how you look at it, but I've never really thought about really
Where the shoulder position is.
hands on
Yeah, if you can get the elbow out and the wrist and shoulder kind of even, you gain a lot of power. It's kind of like that, just the breaking spinal alignment and all of a sudden the arm sweeping. It's the same kind of thing. I get to here, and I can step and turn. So, same kind of thing from half guard. If somebody's just kind of sitting in half guard, it's another place where you can hit that. Where we're in this half guard, if I can get this grip and he's kind of staying kind of cagey, this is where I can press, go for a back take. It's the same conceptual motion. I'm hitting him a little bit. I need him to come back to me. So if I just grab here, I don't get a great spot. If I can get him to push away a little bit, now I've got enough motion, I can come off. But all the concepts stay the same. If you notice, he's pushing in. This isn't a good spot for me to arm drag from. I can't get a good grip on this wrist. So I push away, gives me enough space to break across. And then when I come in, I'm breaking that wrist, elbow, shoulder alignment again.
If he just stays there and I drop, look at my inside thigh. I'm on his groin, right? So this is where you take the advantage, take a little shrimp. As you pull me out, that little shrimp, open up his hip, bring him to do so.
Here, get a little bit of space, arm drag, he's deep on me. I want to get far lat.
That's going to be such a game changer. He does this instinctually. I think I do too. But this is why you might be getting caught from not taking it back, because we just put that pressure inside your thigh and now you're going to
Versus, and the difference is,
oh,
so the difference is, I get to here, he's laying here, it's far lat, that far. I pull him into position, and I use that lat, and it gives me the lat, to, when I pull him over, I can then lead it through and open him up. I'm here and here, which it's not a seatbelt that I hold on, but I'm opened up. If his head starts running away, I can go arm bar. He's backing up, not bending his neck. I can come here. All of my options are open, but rather than him having all his defensive tools, if I go seatbelt, he immediately comes in. When he opens up, now all my defenses are ways away from each other. I can't go straight to my traditional armbar defense, things like that. So I'm going to try rotate, go with thumb inside grip, Rotate your hand. Good, there. Because that's going to set me up. Now, drive that knee shield into his chest. Get some space.
Right, so what you're gonna do is react my drive. So you push this down, hip thrust in. I'm gonna get to this.
So let's make our life a little bit easier. Rather than doing the work to climb up on top of him, just take it kind of one step at a time. Wrist, space him away.
My wrist.
Wrist. Pull him on you. Pull him across. There. Now, just hook the far bar. There. Half shrimp away and pull on you.
That second one, what you did is when you shrimp, you shifted my weight to his knee. When you took the seatbelt attack or entry, my weight went over my knee, whereas the previous last one, I was here as you climbed up on top of me because my knees were so big. When you shrimp, you know,
I mean, a lot of kids don't do a lot out here.
I mean, you know, it's different strokes for different folks, bro.
So this is gonna be weird. This will really focus on that. All the instinct like there is really
Well, I've never tried, and I don't think I've ever tried to do an arm drag from this grip, but there's no reason why it shouldn't work. You just have to make sure you get your arm clear. I've never tried it. If you want to try it and see if it works for you, try it.
I feel like automatically if I just do it like that, that feels.
I would say, just for me, I would say switch your hand, get that grip, and now push it away, because clearing the hand from there is going to be much easier, versus here and trying to come across. Try it, see if it works, see which works better for you. Yeah, see?
it makes this second hand.
Yeah.
So think of it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that, like, that's why I like doing, that's why I like arm dragging kids. Because, one, it screws around with them, and I love playing with my kids. But I can try those funky hand positions, and there's zero consequence to it.
Think of this. Try to do this. Now you get this. I want you to just bury into your tongue. So I want you to put a palm down into my wrist. So do this. And then we start looking down. Elevate this off you. And now push down. Look at my elbow. My elbow head. So keep it up. You're still keeping it. Look at it. Okay. Now sit up and grab my arm. So what's happening is I'm going here, and as you redirect me here, your frame, your skeletal frame is driving. So it's making it. Whereas if you do this, I don't feel like you have enough leverage to sit up. So your elbows here, it sits down. Here you can sit up to his elbows. See, there that feels, to me that looks awkward, whereas this looks more natural.
Yeah.
Here's bicep, here you drive. Deltoid chest. And it might just work for you, right? I mean, this might work for us.
Got it. Part of the problem is you can't. I come across, I'm here, I have to get some distance, I need some range, I need him to have some place to go. When I reach, I have to do two things at once. I can't reach and start pulling with my knee in the way. So when I am up, when I reach for this elbow, I also have to clear my knee. Yeah, I have to pop that out. Do that.
I want you to put your ankle weight on that shin. I want you to push your knee so that I'm not able to come up. I'm going to try to use my knee shield. Push. You're gonna push back. So maybe if you think of over from the bicep, getting that elbow on the mat. Just try it. I'm sure whatever we're doing is we'll do it again. So see here, I don't have any reason to adjust. This is not an issue. I want you to push into with the palm of your hand. That front. This, there's no correct way. This. Even if you miss that arm break, you got an elbow back.
I know you felt it. If you try to arm drag from the outside, you're not going to get it. You've got to go to like Russian or try to play that game. Yeah. See, you've got to come inside the elbow. So right now, the problem is that you're coming under the hand and you have nothing to grip to. So you have to keep this elbow wide enough so that you're gripping across it. You were taking this way, and you were coming under it.
Oh, too late.
There's this little 50-pound 8-year-old that hits the seated arm drag all the time. It's the most ridiculous thing. I wish I could do it as well as he does. He just has a really natural way of doing it. And he'll do it from the seated position all the time when he's training big kids. So this is something that doesn't take a lot of effort. Once you get the hand motions and the weight around, you're going to get this, and it's a lot of back days. Here.
I can't elevate. So I guess what I'm thinking is if I come in.
I'm trying to go back up. I'm trying to do it today.
So from here, I feel like I'm doing a lot of shoulder, like I'm not able, here I feel a lot more powerful just to do like maybe an inside reverse push-up or bench press. So as you start driving in and you and kick this out, I don't feel like I have enough pressure here. I feel like I'm using a lot of small hands.
Yeah.
Here, I feel nice and strong. My elbows are strong. I'm using my elbow to my chest. So I drive into me. I can even. So you see how if I lose the timing and you get back in and you start pinning, you're going to elevate to redirect this, still get this arm going. Here. So what are you going to do? So you feel this. Pull back. And I got that elbow.
Far side lat.
But if I do this, you push it. Yeah, that'll feel good. So let's try you just working on disconnecting my hand from your body. You're gonna feel this feels bigger than this. It's just we're after a while.
I was trying to yell on that. I don't think I was doing it. I was trying to.
Do your focus on. Now, all you do is just disconnect, either coming this way to redirect it this way, or to elevate this.
Elevate your chest.
Elevate. So to elevate my hand off your hand, your chest, and now you can try to do your arm break. You can feel the difference between that grip Okay, and you want me to end up here. You want to drop this elevation. All I'm doing is driving you with it. Okay, now reverse your grip. Try your grip. Use your grip and just before you get out there, I want you to feel how you can break this disconnection. Where are you feeling the movement in your shoulder? Just right here. And then now just try the grip at the top now. You feel the equally strong?
I don't see.
He might not, yeah.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, if it's not a difference, know that there is a difference, but if for you, it might not be.
Yeah, I'm trying to go with this. Like, if that's gonna train my brain to grab. That way.
And the other nice thing about this is even if, let's say Mike's super bass, you can't get it. You're out. You're out of half guard and in top position. Extricate yourself, take that top turtle. You're the best place you need to be, which is not underneath somebody. This is a beautiful spot. Go ahead and extricate yourself to the top turtle. Yeah. And you can just climb up on top. Even if you can't get in base out, you can be on top of that turtle. Now you can, play sports jiu-jitsu, playing with friends. We can continue playing jiu-jitsu. But if we're not playing jiu-jitsu, we also just get the fuck out. I don't have to play this.
Room against room.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you can't get him based over, and he's just gonna base deeper and deeper, the deeper he bases, and if you notice with Mike, as he bases deeper, he's less mobile. He's based, you're not gonna move him, but he's not gonna move him either. He can't just pop up from there. So if you've only got one hook in him, if he's basing out, I can't get him. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't fucking need to. I'm on top. Stay on top. Play the turtle game. So what Silvio was working last night was from the on belly, but it applies to it applies to top half guard also. When we get a lot of times we'll get this underhook, we'll start bringing it around, and we'll go for the Kimura. Kimura's basic. We can do that. Specifically, Silvio was teaching not to go to the knee. Here, he wanted an active toe.
Keep on that foot.
On this foot. So we're going to step around, and rather than going to our knee and getting that good knee pressure, he wants to this active toe and use the thigh for the knee pressure. Good pressure, keeping him from rolling. Again, the whole concept here, he wants to get his back to the mat because now my Kimura's gone. So I need to keep that pressure here, keeping it from, switch my grip, chest connects to the elbow, 90 degrees, turn. From here, yeah. Sylvia made fun of him last night because he was patting his butt. From here, if he gets a grip on something, and I can't get this Kimura, whether he has his hands gripped, or whatever it is, and I can't break it free, I don't have to. From this toes up position, I can do the same thing that Eduardo's been fucking doing to me all week. I can drop my Kimura grip, go to my thigh as I rotate. I'm in this high arm bar position. I can break the grip however I choose. If I want to come across and break there, or go to grip. Or if I just want to come, there's in there. My arm bar's there. Is my foot stuck under him? Sure. The purpose of that foot is to keep him from rolling in me. Purpose of the other leg is to keep him from rolling away. That's it. just a nice little sequence. I'll be done for this one.
One thing is side before after I'm doing this, and I like to say, so they all see what I'm doing, which is what I'm doing. But the key thing also is controlling this one here. So what I've been doing here is just trying to vary this in people out. When I get this again, he instinctually starts pushing and pulling, which slows that level, which is a little bit more. So if he keeps it tight like energy Thomas to, I'm not gonna go for it. But when I see a little back here, this is where this is coming. So I'm half far off right in this. And now, what I'm saying, this position is coming from this weird angle, and I'm going to do this. I can get that picture. I'll show you later, but point is where
That was from last night.
yeah. Seriously, it's not really part of what he's teaching is really good, is the fact that he wants us to sit on their hips. When he does this with that elbow. So instead of me attacking the elbow, listen to him breathe. So all I have to do is this way, step over. I'm gonna try to staple this, and instead of leaving this open or dropping this knee, I'm trying to bring this to the shoulder blades. Tanner always preaches this shoulder blades here. So right now, if I want to be a dick, I'm gonna sit on his head. But I'm still got this. I've never let go of this pressure on his tongue. I bring this elbow deep. I bring his elbow to my chest. I have this Kimura grip, but he's fucking being strong. Go ahead and make a connection. I can't fucking do anything. So all I'm gonna do is not let go of this Kimura grip. Keep it to my chest. Rotate. Sorry, shoulder. See that? I don't have to re-grip to start breaking. If he's doing this, that's fine. Here, I'm still connected to his elbow in my chest. I can start tweaking it. That little detail, it makes me think about my wrist. I'm so worried about my wrist, it gives him my elbow.
So here, so like pen.
Chest elbow. Switch knee, shin down. Staple my bicep. Left knee up. Elbow to your chest.
I'm super strong.
Don't disconnect your chest from my elbow. Go for the elbow with the elbow to your chest. Look at that. Now we're fighting. I'm fighting your whole body.
I really like that as an armbar position. You can't go away because of the head side leg. You can't come forward to me because of the.
Go for the knee on belly first. Let me frame. You don't even need this. Hands up off the mat. Hands off. Just knee on belly.
Be a dick with your knee on belly. Posture, drive that knee in.
Yeah. This is where you hands up. Hands off me.
Drive it in, drive it in, drive it in. You're taking a lot of weight on that far side leg.
Yeah. Now I'm feeling it. Cool. So I'm gonna frame. Control my wrist. I don't like this. I'm gonna shrimp. Step over. Elbow to
There.
elbow to your chest right now. I'm like, nope. I want you to lower your body to my elbow. Now, bring your elbows in tight, and I want you to posture like a good morning. Now rotate your shoulder, but I want your left knee to rotate to your right. Left knee should be on my back, on my shoulder. Nope, we're still doing more. What I want you to do is here, when you get this Kimura, knee comes in, shoulders are left. Could you do that? Stand like Kimura. Staple my bicep with your left right shoulder. And you're up on your left foot, on your right foot. Yeah. That was yes.
Hold on just 1 second. Bring your left knee in tight.
This is your right knee. I want your left knee pushing on my shoulder. There you go. One time. Yes! Keep going. Then I'm gonna fight. Grip. Keep your knee pinched. Rotate your ass without changing anything. Look at that. Elbows still connected. Now I want you to kick this one straight out. There you go. Hamstring curl.
Bring your knees together.
You don't need to take that left foot out. I want your chest to my elbow. Chest elbow. Get your elbow on the other side.
So, when you come for that armbar, I start. So I'm here-ish. I need to make sure when I'm coming through, I've got my Kimura grip. this rotation, and you can make sure this knee stays up to this position. He's gonna lay, I should be laying almost up to the middle of your shin. Yeah. If you remember at the other gym, Tanner was talking about when we have somebody on their back, the worst thing for them is that they're not on their back. I can do things from my back, sure, but especially if I'm posted away in side control, if I've got that really deep side control, my knees under the hip, my knees under the shoulders, and you're posted away, you only have one direction you can go. You can only go away. You can't run up the mountain to try and get out. That's what we're doing with that doorstop. I'm sitting here, if you're laying on, if I've got this arm bar, and he's laying half on this, he can't come towards me. Coming towards me just runs him further into my shin. I have the arm, so he can't run away. I've got the head, he can't go away. So his hitchhiker escape isn't here. He's so focused on this hand protecting his arm, he can't shift my top leg. The bottom leg's not going anywhere. As long as I keep contact, this is a super tight position. So, on one hand, we don't want to stop, we don't want to be an impediment to our own movement. But on the other hand, if I pivot on this foot, I'm keeping this knee in tight so this foot can't be all the way deep. It shouldn't be angling away from him. It should kind of be angling in. And as long as I stay on the active toes, when I rotate, that rotation gives him more space to come onto that doorstop. So we're not blocking our arm bar. By rotating, we're giving him space to fall into. But it's a very limited space, and it forces him to lay at this angle.
If you try to keep my elbow elevated straight to the ceiling, I'm going to be able to change my body, but my elbow doesn't move. But if I'm able to rotate the whole thing, that creates space that makes my elbow for your crotch to create space. So what you want to do is keep my elbow focused up. I'm going to scoop, but my elbow is not going to move. It's not working. Let's do that. Oh, no, that.
You're getting ready to rip his arm off, so be a dick with the peanut butter. Make him actually want to get rid of it.
So get this.
Now you're ready to go.
And ready to set.
Let's go set. Nice. Neck to the chest. Active toes.
Hold it. Keep it. I don't feel your chest on my elbow. Now extend back to your back straps and your glutes. Yes! That little difference. Did you feel that difference? You went from bicep pulling my arm to your whole body pulling my elbow.
And the nice thing about it is that the back strap, you know, that those long, big muscles in your back have tons of endurance because they hold your big ass head up all day. So you can just lay back with those and wait for their arms to tire.
And now I can start.
You put all that weight on me, this isn't gonna matter. Step. It's okay. Even if you get there.
More hamstring curl.
That's a real fight, okay? That was the real amount of resistance you're gonna get, like someone who's not trying to stab with their arm, actively trying to grab. Did you feel my body started rotating again? You thought you were losing, but you had my elbow on the spot.
Right at the end.
Yeah. I was trying to shift out, and my elbow never changed its elevation because you were holding on. control all the way through. Like, it felt like we were scrambling, but we had control. There was no way I was getting it. How do you feel for you?
Good, yeah, I got it. Just be aware, if I need, looking here, there's actually no more I'm doing it, but it's getting something like here. Gotta go automatically want to take pressure off my knees and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But as I'm doing it, it's kind of loosening up.
So, think of your shin. If this right here feels weird for you, think of your shin. Put it across my waist.
So that right there, that's it.
Oh, that's what
So, if I can go here, keep that, keep it up, keep the weight on.
So from here, when you go from this way, and once you get my wrist, I want all your weight to come onto your wrist, onto your hand on my wrist. Yeah. Just grab my wrist. Just pop it. Now see how your weight's over here? I want you to drop all your weight on my wrist. This is going to make me freak out. Because now you're training my hips. So I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to shrink. Keep your knee here. As I rotate, step over. Time. Boom. Yes. Let's do that one again. Let's do that injury. So your weight goes from your knee on my tummy to your palm on my wrist. You gotta let me get this front. Boom.
That's good. It's actually getting better as we go.
And
So, Shang-Chi did, at Worlds this last year, Shang-Chi Berta did a Kimura seminar. And for him, it was, he's done a deep dive into Kimuras and all that stuff. For him, there were a few things that he really blasted on. One was this hip pocket here, and being the most important spot in jiu-jitsu.
During Kimura?
During any moment. That's just the most important. If you could
Say,
own
I
that.
It was during Kimura class. But he
It was
said-
it was that important. It was during the Kimura class, and he said, own that spot. In relation to side control, but he's like, if you lose that spot, done everything else, get back there. Own that spot. If you can own both sides, knee and elbow, connecting them, great, but own that spot. So he was teaching the Kimura, the very traditional side control Kimura. You come up, you bring the elbow across. For him, what he really wanted was he wants this, the person's head facing down. And his reasoning for that was, when I get to this position,
So would you just push his head down? Or?
push his head down. As I come across, I'm going to come and I'm going to push his head down because it gets me here. If he turns, he's got to try and turn his head first. And it's one of the things that takes a lot of power and strength from him. Come across to here. The same thing applies. If I can get his head turned, he has to get his back to the mat. So if he just turns his back to the mat with his head stuck there, he breaks his own neck, he can't do it. So we are controlling the chest to keep the shoulders in place, to keep the back from getting the mat. If we can get this head turned down, it does the same thing. And all of this being in tight keeps the back from the mat. Because if I don't have anything, if I can't control where his back goes, and I get his perfect Kimura position, once his back goes to the mat, the Kimura's gone. I've got to chase it, I've got to keep it going. Mike likes this pin here, I do too. If I get this pin, he can't come forward. He can come back, he can get it back to the mat. Which is why I like to hit this here. See how my foot's a little bit further out, my knee is in. Technically it's an impediment to my shoulder, to that shoulder position. But I have control of exactly where this is, and I can pack his shoulder in. I can let go. I can get that good tight position. I stay up. And then it's just a matter of, sorry about that.
No,
I can stay here. My leg is deep under this, but Mike is facing that way. If you look at his back, he's completely off this near side shoulder. It doesn't matter how strong he is. From here, he's weak. But I can just stay here connected. Even if he connects his arms, I don't have to work. I can stay connected here and just apply pressure. I'm safe. He's not going anywhere. He can't come towards me. He can't run away. I can just stay here. Keep lots of this pressure. And just make it suck. And wiggle. And move.
I pulled my torso away, he kept my elbow, and my shoulder started to suffer. He didn't do anything other than keep the one point.
Just
There it was.
constant pressure. I don't have to break his hands. If I'm in competition jiu-jitsu, if I'm playing in the gym, sure. But if we're just playing jiu-jitsu, Mike keeps my arm. He doesn't ever have to let this grip go. He can just stay there and keep tension on it, and eventually the muscles in my shoulder or my hands or my biceps, something in here is gonna go, I'm fucking done.
I'm trying to keep his elbow pointed to the ceiling, so he can do whatever he wants and keep my elbow control.
I can't get out. And remember, position, control, submission. If you have 100% of control, does it matter when you get the submission? Sure, like fucking, if it's a 1 minute clock, maybe. If it's a 5 minute clock, you're gonna go into the next round with whoever else, not tired, not having burnt anything out.
One thing I like about it as like a practice is you're just holding that, not trying to necessarily go for the armbar, but you let your mind focus on how long you take control. How long I can take positions.
Well, you see something I'll use this position to start with more. I've broken every rule in my chest and my elbow, I'm not locking his torso. So what I do is I just push this hand into his tummy, big chest and tummy, and then whatever he does, I just hold it and control myself. So go ahead and give me a little thrashing. I go with the belly, I'm back in my position where I need to be. I need my elbow and chest connection. I'm right where I want to be. If I can't drop the shin, that's fine. I'm still active toes ready to go either way. So depending on what he does, if he starts rotating, turn left, I give my little knee. If he starts going to his right, go back to my corner. But I'm sitting there in that little position, little rocket ship control. I don't know what to call it.
Maintaining that control.
So I can go from shin to active toes on that right side, that staple with the shin, but I go back up to active toes, touch my knees, and I'm trying to fuck him one way or the other. He doesn't.
Yeah, it's just solid, slow, controlled jiu-jitsu. No scrambling, it's not a ton of energy, but you stay in a controlled position throughout the whole thing. There's really no point at which there's, a loss of control.
It doesn't matter which side, it's usually right shoulder.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what fuck. So like, a lot of times what he'll do is he'll hide his armpit so he doesn't give me an effort. He'll do this. So I'll just stay there, not playing this game again. I got him what I wanted. This is all I've been playing with right now. And the more he worries about this, the more he's exposed to it. So I get cross face, this and that, elbow. And all I'm doing is keeping this on his belt buckle. Or his tummy belt. I do that to you.
I know.
Okay. So it's
I
simple.
know, I've been working on what the fuck I'm gonna do about it, but.
He could be elbow connection. So since we're focused, I click. So right now, elbow connection. So whatever I do, if I don't see an elbow connection, I'm going. Right. Yeah, that elbow connection. Like a drunk. Drunk blonde and closing time.
Good stuff.
You guys want rounds?
I'm not gonna play with it.
Okay.
You guys roll?
I didn't know. I didn't hear what you guys were saying.
No, Yeah.
Sure.
My knee's a little.
You want clock or
What's that?
you want timer or?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I got it at 8:30, but you want to start position or something?
So good. Yeah, left cross. There you go.
Yep, back to the mat, back to the mat, back to the mat. Good. It just sucks. There you go. Good job. That's it. Change the angle. Change the angle. There you go.
Look good.
Huh?
Why do you look good?
Because I want to get some else.
I don't want to fight that.
I'm gonna put my chin back in, but. Start, scoot your hips out. Scoot your hips away. Get your hips away and turn facing. There you go. There you go. 2 minutes.
Good shit, bro. I was trying to get you to move the day. More.
Got myself in like 8 or 9 submission position.
You defended the twister because I wanted the twister. I don't know if you knew that. When I had your leg hooked, I was going for that far shoulder. Keep rolling.
Box drop, chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up. Can't hit that Darce if your chin's up. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. In Japanese necktie. Sorry, dude. Nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You like that, now he's holding you. Good. Pass, 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 pass. Pass, 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 pass. I mean, I kept going the legs, but if he's got your shoulder, that's hard. Wind up, good job. Gift up, back take.
Thanks, man. Good job. Submission to fix practice.
Control. It wasn't submission, it was control. You got out of it.
Hey, man. Here, man. Any strikes or no more strike purple?
What? No more strike purple.
I was just getting used to the blue one. Kind of starting to feel comfortable there.